Y'all who in their right mind brings a newborn baby to a Chris Brown concert? Like, seriously, you couldn't find a babysitter or just skip one night? This lady shows up with her baby, puts some giant headphones on it like that's gonna fix anything, and the poor baby is over there crying its little lungs out. Meanwhile, it's loud as hell, everybody's screaming, music blasting, and mom is just vibing, singing along, acting like everything's fine. I even zoomed in on the baby, and y'all, it broke my heart. That baby looked miserable, like, I want to go home, I don't belong here. And honestly, it didn't. Babies don't belong at concerts, period.
To the mom that brought the baby to the Chris Brown concert, honestly, I ain't think nothing of it. Honestly, the only thing I thought of it was, she's like, why are they putting this camera on me and my baby? All right, had they not put that camera on her, this wouldn't even be a conversation. But honestly, it is no different from bringing your child to the Super Bowl, okay, or bringing your child to the airport where millions of people are at, all right? And with all of this craziness going on with these young moms leaving their children at home to go to a party or something, I'm glad she did bring her baby. The baby is okay. The baby is healthy. We ain't hear nothing bad about the baby, okay? So it ain't that serious to me. It could have been several reasons she brought her child to her concert. One being she didn't have a babysitter. Two being she could have been breastfeeding and the baby don't want to be with nobody, okay? Three, maybe she never ever left the baby with anybody since she's delivered the baby, and only us moms will understand that the baby is better off with mom at this concert with millions of people than with somebody else at home where baby's going to be stressed out without mom's booby, okay? So it is many factors that came into play.
When you become a parent, there are certain sacrifices that you have to make. There are certain things that you can no longer do when you become a parent. You also got to be out your rabbit ass mind to bring a newborn baby to a damn concert. Like, you couldn't find a babysitter, or you couldn't just skip out on this event. So apparently this lady went to the Breezy concert. And baby, why the hell did she bring her baby? Not only that, she had the audacity to put some damn headphones on the baby. The baby was sitting over there crying because the baby was like, what the hell is going on?
Honestly, when it comes to this girl bringing her baby to a Chris Brown concert, I don't feel like it's that big of a deal on how y'all trying to drag it. Because this is probably a young single mother who is still learning and wanted to get out the house and didn't have nobody to keep her kid. My thing is, I feel like we can't win or lose with y'all. Y'all just don't want to show mothers no grace, period. And I don't understand the hate that y'all have for mothers. But it's just like, has she got on this bitch and complained and cried and said, nobody will watch my baby so I can go out and have fun? Has she did that, y'all would have still drug her through the fucking mud. Y'all would have still said, bitch, nobody got to watch your kid. Nobody got to be with your baby. You should be in the house with your baby. We don't know how long she was sitting in the house with that child before she finally decided to come out. So I'm not going to look at that video and make it seem like she's a bad parent and blah, 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 blah. Like, y'all just get on my nerves. I swear.
Taking a baby that's fresh out the cooch to Breezy Bowl just shows that not every single mother has a maternal instinct, because if she did have a maternal instinct, she would know to not bring her baby, her newborn baby at that, around a whole bunch of people with germs where they could easily get sick. They don't even have their shots yet. And you're bringing them to a Chris Brown concert? That just shows the amount of emotional maturity you don't have, because when you become a mother, sacrifices have to be made for your children. So yes, even though you want to go see Chris Breezy, if you don't got a babysitter, it looks like you sitting out this one and not seeing Chris Breezy. Like, it's just that simple.
Are y'all thinking what I'm thinking about the young lady that took her newborn baby to Breezy Bowl? Is it that serious? I'm really not understanding the seriousness of taking a baby to Breezy Bowl. Like, you couldn't get your neighbor to watch that baby? Hell, you could ask me to watch her. Like, is this what we're doing here? Like, this generation of parents is wild. I mean, the baby couldn't have been no more than 3 months old. Maybe like 2. I mean, the noise, the lights, the stimulation, just to put on that baby. I mean, I know that baby had a hard time sleeping. Is this what we're doing here? I mean, to take a baby to Breezy Bowl, what if something would have happened? Oh my God. I honestly, the way shit going, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody took that baby to YB concert. I would not be surprised.
When you become a parent, there are certain sacrifices that you have to make. There are certain things that you can no longer do when you become a parent. You also gotta be out your rabbit ass mind to bring a newborn baby to a damn concert. Like, you couldn't find a babysitter, or you couldn't just skip out on this event. So apparently this lady went to the Breezy concert. And baby, why the hell did she bring her baby? Not only that, she had the audacity to put some damn headphones on the baby. The baby was sitting over there crying because the baby was like, what the hell is going on? Then it was loud as hell in there. You heard everybody screaming and the lady just singing, having a good time, while the baby sitting over there throwing a whole fit crying like, I want to go home, I don't want to be here. So let me tell y'all this, when y'all become parents, there are certain things that you cannot do. It's not the same like when you didn't have any children. Because baby, the way they did that close up on that damn baby while it was crying, I felt so bad for the baby. Like, bitch, I know y'all be wanting to have fun and y'all be wanting to turn up, and maybe she bought this ticket and was like, I'm not finna miss out on this event. I don't give a damn what I gotta do. She probably couldn't find a babysitter, so she was like, oh well, I'm still finna bring my baby with me and I'm still finna turn up and have fun. Baby, that is an event that you should have missed out on. That was so unnecessary and unneeded. The boy baby ears probably hurting and shit. Then she had the nerve to put them damn headphones on that baby. Y'all gotta get it together.
I don't know why y'all sitting here acting like that girl was wrong for taking her newborn to a Chris Brown concert. At the end of the day, I mean, life does go on when you have a child. Get you. You was gonna like the video. I don't know what in her right mind made her think that it was okay to bring a newborn to a Chris Brown concert. I just know she had the money to get a babysitter. She had enough money for them tickets. She had enough money to get a babysitter. And then it's so crazy because y'all really justifying it. Oh, at the end of the day, life does go on when you have a child. Life don't stop, XYZ. Okay, but let's talk about the safety of the child.
Y'all, when you become a parent, there are just certain sacrifices you have to make. Some things you cannot do anymore, period. So why in the world would this woman bring her newborn baby to a Chris Brown concert? Like, ma'am, and you couldn't find a babysitter? You couldn't just skip the show? She really sat there, baby in her arms, headphones strapped on that tiny head. The poor child probably was crying nonstop. Don't forget it's a loud arena and thousands of people screaming, bass blasting through the speakers. The baby's not vibing, the baby's overwhelmed. And what's wild is mom's just singing along, having the time of her life, while kid is literally throwing a fit like, I want to go home. I don't want to be here. Listen, I get it. You probably spent good money on those tickets. But when you become a parent and priorities change, that child did not ask to be in a situation where their little ears and nervous system are being put through that. What really got me was a close-up shot of the baby crying. It broke my heart. You can tell the baby was distressed. So here's my question. Is bringing a newborn to a concert neglectful parenting, or just a mom trying not to lose herself? Drop your thoughts below.
I'm sorry, but I just can't see myself taking a newborn fresh baby out my coochie to a Chris Brown concert. As much as I love Chris Brown, love him down. It's not worth my baby's safety. Now I do, granted, have a small village, so I do get to do what I want on the weekends, yeah. But if it comes to the point where I can't make it and I have to have my child with me, then so be it. I don't know, I quite love being with my child, and I get it. You want to go out, you want to have fun. You know, you don't want to waste the money that you spent on the ticket, even though it shouldn't have been spent anywhere because you knew you were going to have a baby. I don't like to mom shame, I really don't. You don't know what everyone's going through, and I'm grateful and I thank God that nothing happened to that sweet, sweet baby, you know? But it's like, come on now, like, your baby's safety it should be more important than, And also, I don't think that they would let the baby come in a concert if the conditions were as bad. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But I mean, at the end of the day, don't judge mothers too hard because you never know what they're going through. This is definitely a learning thing for her, maybe. And again, thank God that nothing happened to that sweet, sweet baby.
So there's a video circling the internet of this lady at the Chris Brown concert with her baby. Baby don't look no more than 2.5, 3 months, if that. My first time seeing the video, I was on Facebook scrolling, and somebody had shared it and was like, at least she didn't try to get away from her baby and let somebody else watch it. I commented and was just like, that would have been her best bet. Like, her best bet would have been to find a babysitter. Then he was just like, oh, well, everybody don't trust people to watch their babies. Well, some people need to stay the fuck home. Point blank, period. If you can't find a babysitter or find somewhere that's baby friendly to be at, stay your ass in the house. Cause you're not finna convince me that you much rather bring your baby into a place full of people. I'm talking about 40,000 plus people. Don't know what nobody's intentions are. It's crowded as shit, so people bumping into people, all type of shit. Somebody could bump into you and harm your baby in a certain type of way. I don't know. People be going places knowing that they sick of shit, knowing what they got is contagious. So you don't know what people got, what they carrying, or whatever the case may be. People drinking, smoking, like, you can't tell me that you'd rather take the risk of bringing your baby into a place like that than to find a fucking babysitter. Can't. Then if you ever been to a concert, you know how loud it be. She had them headphones on that baby, and I doubt they were fucking working. You know it be loud in there, from the people to the music to the bass. The bass so damn strong, you feel that shit in your chest, literally. So you can't tell me that them headphones was working. You can't convince me that they were fucking working. And I know the baby was uncomfortable in them headphones they stayed on that whole entire concert. I know it didn't. And then in the video, it looked like the baby was getting fussy. Go home. What the fuck are you doing? Why'd you even come up there with your newborn baby? Some people don't deserve to be parents, bro. Like, I ain't saying she's a bad mom, but she was a bad mom for making that decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't that deep. You could have stayed home or found a babysitter if you really wanted to see Chris Brown that damn bad. I don't know though. No, I know. She shouldn't have did.
So everybody's talking about how this girl brought her baby to a Chris Brown concert, but what I want to know is who was working security that night? Because why did they let her do that? Like, isn't there like a whole bunch of security measures that she had to surpass in order to even sit in her seat for the concert? And they let her in with her baby? And it's a concert. I don't think they really take into account having like an area of the arena where you can leave your child during the show, and then you can pick your son or your daughter back up when it's time to go. Like, they don't even have that kind of thing established because they don't expect people to bring their kids to the concert. If she likes it, I love it, I guess.
To the mother who took that newborn baby to see Chris Brown, bring your ass here. There should have been no reason why that little infant, even with earmuffs on, was in that crowd of people. What the fuck can that baby do with that type of music, first of all? Now, if this was a, Miss Rachel concert, I'd be like, hey, Teletubbies shit, maybe. Chris Brown? Humping and bumping Chris Brown? You got the infant listening to... And I mean going in. She's singing word for word. That fucking baby like, bitch, get me the fuck out of here with these people. This one, you should have sat out, boo. Or you should have found a babysitter, because there's no reason why that little baby is going to say at her first middle school, oh, my first concert was Chris Brown. I was 3 months old. Here's the picture.
I'm really excited to announce my new kids book, Aisha Learns to Love Her Hair. Aisha's hair is stunning, but she struggles to see its beauty. Through encouragement and wisdom from Grandma Lily, Aisha learns powerful lessons about self-acceptance. Aisha's journey is a heartwarming tale of family, culture, and confidence. Share her magical journey with your little loved one today, available for purchase.